Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. So I decided to try this, and you guys let me know if you like it, and I'll try to make it a regular thing because I always see really crazy and odd crime news. And I have a couple that I wanted to share, and they're oddly out of my state. So I'm going to call this Crazy and Odd Crime News. So here is the first one. Alright, this is Jessica Beatty. She's 42 years old. She's out of Florida. And she was arrested after allegedly trying to give authorities dog urine in an attempt to pass a mandatory court-ordered drug test. Yep. So instead of peeing in a cup like she's supposed to, somehow she brought in a dog's pee. Now, I've heard of people sneaking in a friend's pee or whatever, and I think it's getting harder and harder to do that, but somehow she decided to bring in a dog's pee. I think there's quite a difference in a dog's pee and a human's pee, but I guess she's not smart enough to catch that because, you know, she's got drug testing, so I guess that didn't, come to her mind when she was trying to put this dog's sample as her own. According to a probable cause affidavit, Beatty on Thursday, January 11th, went to the Pinellas County Misdemeanor Probation Office in High Point, Florida, for a mandatory drug screening. Now, deputies with the county sheriff's office said that Beatty, who has a long list of run-ins with the law, so she's no stranger to the legal system, was required to appear for, quote, court-ordered random drug testing screenings, unquote, as a condition of her release from detention on 2 previous offenses. In December 2023, she was arrested and charged with 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia and 1 count of driving while her license was suspended or revoked. However, once at the probation office, Beatty allegedly attempted to evade authorities by providing them with canine dog urine instead of her own pee. She later confessed to what she'd done, but the deed was already done. On today's date, the defendant willfully admitted she had a fraudulent urine sample that she intended to provide during testing, the probable cause affidavit states. The defendant readily admitted, pre and post Miranda, that she collected urine from her aunt's dog. It's not even her own dog. It's her aunt's dog. Do you think her aunt knew that she was taking urine from her dog? And how did she collect it? That's what I want to know. Did she stick a cup underneath the dog and say, please pee in this cup? I got to use it for my drug test? I don't know. They usually go in the yard in the grass, so I don't know how she collected it, and I don't know if I want to know. She then provided a valid sample, and of course, the deed was done, like I stated. The affidavit does not detail how Beatty got the dog urine into the facility, nor did she appear to provide an explanation as to how she collected the sample. Yeah, like I said, I'm both curious and I don't want to know at the same time. So following her alleged confession, the judge revoked the previous order that allowed her to be free on her own recognizance on the drug paraphernalia case, and she is back in jail. So that didn't work out too good for her in the end. So she's trying to use dog pee. Yeah, not a good plan for Beatty. I'd suggest next time she does a urine test, if she ever gets the chance to get back out, that she just take her own pee and make sure she's not taking any illegal drugs and just gives her sample in the cup and moves along with her day. But it's very, very strange. And the second odd case is another Florida person. Now, this is a man. Again, this is my state, but I gotta say, I know there's a lot of other states that have a lot of crazy folks. This is 35-year-old Troy Stewart. He's out of Lee County. He was found wearing underwear around his neck to protect his face while prowling. Yeah. So, cops found him wearing a pair of underwear around his neck while he was prowling near where 2 bonsai trees worth $7,000 were stolen days earlier, according to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, according to a press release. A resident in the 20,000th block of Everest Parkway in Cape Coral called 911 around 10 p.m. I guess she was afraid of the underwear situation around his face. On January 11th, same day. So January 11th must have been a really good day for these guys. Say they saw someone hiding behind a chair in their backyard. Well, he was in their backyard, so I think I would call 911 too. Near their dock on the Caloosahatchee River. He was wearing a gray hoodie, black shorts, and a dark mask. I gotta wonder, was January 11th cold or hot? Because we've kind of had a little bit of both. So he was wearing a hoodie and black shorts and the underwear around his face. So was it a hot or cold day? When cops arrived, they found him lying on his stomach between a tall hedge and thick bush near the seawall. The man was wearing, of course, the gray hoodie and black shorts the neighbors described, according to the press release. And he also had on a pair of dark navy blue underwear that was around his neck that he was apparently using as a face mask. I guess he was afraid of getting COVID from the bushes? I don't know. We saw some strange stuff during the beginning of COVID, but he's got to be able to find something better than a pair of underwear. And my next question is, what kind of underwear was it? Was it Fruit of the Loom or Hanes? The man was identified as 35-year-old, like I said, Troy Dean Stewart. He told cops he was exercising in the area because of its, quote, aesthetics and to avoid cars on the road. That's a good reason to be laying on your stomach with underwear around your neck or face. Then he claimed the underwear around his neck was to protect his face from the cold. All right. So it was cold and you don't have a scarf or a buff or a handkerchief or I don't know, anything else but a pair of underwear. Was it the underwear he was supposed to be wearing underneath those shorts? I don't know if I want to know. Neighbors told the police they saw him in their backyards and yelled at him to get off their property. Another neighbor said they reported someone stole 2 bonsai trees worth $7,000 back on January 6th. Stewart was allegedly seen on camera walking toward more bonsai trees the day he was arrested. So I guess he's the underwear bonsai thief. That could be a good one for him. Good nickname for him. Cops found several of the same types of plants at Stewart's home, but they were not the ones stolen. Maybe he has a fellow bonsai thief friend, a partner. They also weren't able to see in the backyard due to a very tall fence. Stewart claimed he didn't steal any plants. Deputies arrested him on loitering and a prowling charge, and they took him to the Lee County Jail. He is now out on a $150 bond. I guess bonsai trees are worth a lot of money. I didn't know there was a high market for them. But hey, he doesn't really look like a very sophisticated type of guy, especially with the underwear. I wish they had a picture of him with the underwear around his neck or face. But we just have his booking photo. Yeah. So that's definitely an odd one for sure. So there's 2 crazy and odd crimes for the last week. And again, they're out of Florida. So let me know what you think. And also let me know if you like this sort of thing. I will start trying to do it maybe monthly. Crazy and odd crime news. Like I said, I do see it all the time. And I just don't post here on the channel about it. But if y'all are interested, I'm game. So let me know. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.